Yo, what is going on, guys? Do you want a 7-star Civil Warrior? Well, if so, you came to the right place, because I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get your hands on one. However, me, I don't want a 7-star Civil Warrior, so I'm going to be opting for the Cavalier level of this reward and just going for a 7-star basic crystal, because I would much rather have a 7-star basic than a 7-star Civil Warrior. But, alright, let's talk about this event, because it is a weird one. I'd say it's a scuffed event. That's the best word I can use, because it's just something new, weird. Not the biggest fan of it. So we're going to talk all about it today. So Civil Warrior here, this is the pinnacle reward of this event, and that is through this solo event. So the first reward, 1,000,000 gold. Second reward, 6-star shards. Third reward, 900 units, and the final reward being that 7-star Civil Warrior or 7-star Crystal. So how do you get this? Well, there's ways to get points. Now, the only ways to get points that do not have to do with spending your units or your gold for trading offers or from the unit store is via Alliance Quest and Battlegrounds. So for just defeating an enemy in Alliance Quest, you get 15 points. Now, I did the math on this. If I can take, I think a max of like 25 fights on a one day. If I can do that for 5 days, it's 125 fights. It was like 1,800 points or something like that. And it's 4,500 max. And then the other way to get points, again, like free to play, is to finish a Battleground solo objective. So I'm assuming what that's referring to are these. Unfortunately, I already completed them, so I don't think I got points for it. This was like yesterday before the event started. But yeah, it's 50 points for completing one of those. There's 4 of them like every 2 days. So I think that will be like a max of 10,000 points. Or sorry, not 10,000, 1,000. 1,000 points if you complete all the Battlegrounds objectives when they come out for the duration of this event. So if you do a lot of Alliance Quest fights, I say like 1,500 points for that, 1,000 points for Battlegrounds, it's going to get you about 2,500 points, which is more than half, but you still have some other points to make up if you want to get to the 7-star Civil Warrior. So how are you going to get there? Well, there's other points for purchasing deals. So with this Caps Commissary event, we have all kinds of deals now. Some in the unit store and some in the in-game store tab. So real quick, let's take a look at this mail, Caps Commissary. Doesn't tell us much. It's missing vital information, but we can refer to Twitter. And man, this is why I don't bother with in-game mail, because all the vital information that I need to play this game, I don't get it from in-game. I get it from out-of-game, from line chats, from YouTube, from Twitter. And so here, if we go ahead and jump over to Twitter, the official MarvelCons champions here, we have take part in the Caps Commissary sale and add 7-star Civil Warrior to your roster. Oh my god. Complete all the milestones of the Caps Commissary solo event. Additional trade and deals. So this is big information. This is the biggest part here. So additional trade-in deals will be added to the Caps Commissary store on September 24th and September 29th. So this is like a staggered release of this event. There's like vital missing deals that we can't buy yet. So, which is really weird, and I think a lot of people aren't fans of that, myself included, because like I don't want to spend like really anything yet until I see the rest of these deals. So I know exactly how much I need to spend to get that 7-star basic crystal, to get that 4,500 points, or to get that 7-star Civil Warrior. Cause I don't want to spend too much on this event. So yeah, that's vital information. So my suggestion is to don't make it too big of deals. Like anything you're unsure of, if you're kind of on the fence, if you're not like, oh, I'm definitely buying this deal, then just wait until we see these other deals, so you can have all the information, then you can make the best possible decision. And they said one other little thing here. So this guy was like, so are you gonna tell us what will be added, or are we supposed to wail out now and waste our money when something better might be on the way? Which, I mean, that's valid. And then Kabam responds with, patience is a virtue, Gray. No additional offers will be added to the unit store, i.e. for real currency, so nothing else changing for money. Just more options in the Caps Commissary store under the store menu. And then he said, okay, thanks, my bad for being rude. Expected cold silence. So man, yeah, this is a wholesome little interaction here I found. But yeah, so this is vital information. And so glad that we know that now. So now, with knowing what we know now, let's jump back in game and take a look at this stuff. So we have two different levels of offers. One's for real money and then one's in game. So let's talk about the in money ones first. So I said, you know, like after the push for top 8, I spent a lot on my way there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna chill on the spending now. So I'm not trying to buy deals right now. So this low level deal for $20 Canadian. It's got half of a catalyst tier 3 alpha, tier 6 basic, some shards, So one other thing to note is that these deals are completely separate from the unit bundles. They're not connected in any way, because I know some people are a little bit confused about that. But they do have these, you know, super fabulous crystals. It does contain some amount of units. It's all RNG though. So then we get the middle tier offer here: 1,000 7-star shards, 2 25% tier 6 CC selectors, which is pretty big. 5 paragons, which is trash. 5 tier 5 Cascalis full selectors, which I know some people are really, you know, bottlenecked on this resource. So if that's you, man, this deal's kind of perfect for you. And we got some sig stones, some more gold crystals, more unit crystals. I think these also give a chance at getting 7-star platinum pool pieces, which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of platinum pool. Then we get to the big cheese offer. Now, when I first looked at this, I was like, okay, yeah, hard pass, because, you know, there's 2,500 7-star shards, which is not bad, you know, it's nice, but that doesn't get me to a crystal, so whatever. 500 Titan shards, again, doesn't get me close to a crystal. I need to get to 20k for a crystal. I'm at 11,800, so not tempting at all. 5-star relic nexus, not tempting at all. Whatever. 2 tier 3 alpha, 2 tier 6 basic. You know, normally I'd like that, but as you guys can see, man, I have some in the overflow. So yeah, I'm kind of big chilling on those materials right now. Finally have a ton of them. And so, you know, I just saw all that. I was like, okay, yeah, hard pass on this deal. But then there was a big thing that I missed. The best item in here, a full tier 6 class catalyst selector. Now, once I saw that, I was like, damn it, I wish I didn't see that, because that actually makes this offer very tempting. Because I am close to forming my 3rd tech catalyst. If I bought this deal, I would pick a tech catalyst. That would mean I'd be close to forming my 4th tech catalyst, which then I can rank 2 Shuri, which is what I've really been wanting to do for a long time. So yeah, but again, without knowing the rest of these deals, I'm definitely not buying it yet. And if I do spend, it'll only be one. But I don't want to. I'd like to hopefully get to that final milestone, the 7-star crystal, without having to spend any real money. So I just really need to wait and see what these other deals are going to be, for me personally. So yeah, this deal, kind of good, but again, no units attached. There's 10 of these, so I don't know what the average on those units give, but there also is a nice chunk of gold, which is good, because now let's go take a look at the in-game ones, the Caps Commissary. So these offers, kind of whack if you ask me, and I hate when Kabam does stuff like this, because like they don't give us any time to prepare. Now, the last time we really saw a big trading event, and something that's been on every single person's mind that was there for that event, was it was a big Awakening Gem trading event. And so if we take a look at my crystals, and it was the first time we had ever seen something like that, and I was not prepared. I had just been popping open my Awakening Gem crystals as I got them, using my Awakening Gems as I got them, because there was no other use for them. There's no point in just holding Awakening Gems. But now, you see, ever since we've had that deal, I have been hoarding my Awakening Gems, because I'm not going to get caught lacking 2 times on the same thing. So I have 33 of these 4-star Awakening Gems crystals. I was hoping for some way to trade them in, to trade them up, to, you know, ideally get a 7-star Awakening Gem. You know, maybe it requires 5 6-star generic gems or something. That would have been fine. I'd be prepared for something like that. But no, what do we get this year? We get, if you trade in 11 6-star featured crystals, you can get a 7-star basic crystal. Like, dude, who came up with this kind of a deal? Like, and the thing that really bugs me is, if you do the math, it's actually a good deal. If you do the math, for 11 6-star features, it's like 165,000 shards. And if you open up 165,000 shards worth of 6-star crystals, on average, you're going to get, if you get no new champs and no max sig crystals, you're still going to get like under 5,000 7-star shards, which is, you know, like not even a third. So this is actually really good value. It's just like without notice, without prep time, like I have 0 6-star shards right now. Let's see how many I have exactly. I have a grand total of 726 6-star shards. Like, if they had told us 2 months ago, hey, maybe save some 6-star shards because you might be able to do something with them, I would have that amount and I could actually do this. But without prep time, without a warning, like, this is so useless to me. There's no way I'm getting that amount of shards unless maybe I bought a deal like this, which is maybe what they want. So for 1,100 units, 1,111 units, you can get 16,500 6-star shards. Which, if you buy this 10 times, that would lead to 165,000. So for 11,000 units, you can get a 7-star crystal. Which is, yeah, terrible value. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be buying any of that. Any of that. Even if I had the units, there is no chance. No chance. What else we got here? We got for 8,888 units, you can get a 6-star rank up gem, 4 to 5. It is a Nexus. So yeah, hard pass on that one for me as well. There's like a couple of 6 stars I'd take to rank 5 right now. Like Human Torch, Archangel would be 2. If I got Science or Mutant, I feel like that'd be cool. Just give them a gem. Because I don't really want to give them the Catalyst because I want to focus on ranking 7 stars. But for 8,888 units, and you might not even get the class that you want, nah, I'm not buying that. I don't even have the units to anyways. But if I did, I wouldn't. Then we have some offers for gold. So for 7,777,777 gold, you can get a 3 to 4 generic rank up gem, which I might get. I might get this again, depending if buying this, you know, is really going to help me complete the objective milestones for that solo event, so I get a 7-star basic. Then I think I will get this, but I'd rather not because I only have 16.8 million gold. So this would be like almost half, close to half my gold to just get a generic 3 to 4 gem, which I absolutely do not need at all. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna probably be passing on that too again, unless it gets me there without having to spend like actual money. On this whole event, then we have a 2 to 3 gem for 2.2 million gold. Again, I mean, for me, this is terrible because I have just an overabundance of tier 3 alpha, or sorry, of tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic. So a gem like this would be useless. And then same with a gem like this for 1.1 million gold, 1 to 2 gem. Don't need these at all. This bundle is the very first one that is like, okay, I'd actually buy that. You know, I'll actually buy that right now. For 1 6-star generic gem, I have 7 of them, you get 50 generic Sig Stones. It's not bad. Yeah, like this is the only offer here that I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. So boom, there we go. Now we got some more Sig Stones. Yeah. And then the last offer, for a little under 1,000 units, you get a generic Awakening Gem and 50 Sig Stones. This one, not terrible, but you know, if you're like me and you have already 5 generic Awakening Gems, there's no need to buy this offer. So yeah, we bought 1 bundle now. So oh yeah, and there's also this for some tickets. You can trade in your tickets for gold. I don't have any tickets though, so yeah. But so we bought 1 deal. So let's see how much points that gave us to this event. A grand total of 25 points, boys. We are on our way. 2.22% of the way. Yeah. Yeah. That's a drop in the bucket. So yeah, that's the event. So definitely going to just be doing a lot of AQ fights. I'm going to be taking way more AQ fights than anyone this next week. And yeah, going to be making sure I, of course, get those Battlegrounds objectives done to get all those points. And then we'll see on the 24th and the 29th what the new deals are. And if they're any good, buy them. Hopefully get enough points so I can get that 7-star crystal. But yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for my analysis on this event. It's a very, very weird one. I think definitely the smart thing to do is, if you're not just an Omega whale that's going to go all out early, is to wait, see what's up, wait for the 24th, wait for the 29th, and then make your decisions once you have all the information, because you can't make the best possible decision if you don't have all the information. Once you do have all the information, then you can make the smartest decision. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me know what you guys think about all of these deals for units, for money, for gold. I'd really love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What do you think of this event? Do you like it? Do you think Kabam should do more events like this, staggered? Do you hate the format? I'd really love to get your feedback, because then I can also relay that to Kabam. For me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of a staggered release like this, but at the same time, it is kind of nice that, you know, it's not everything on day one. I think if it's going to be a staggered release, I don't think it should be triple staggered on like 3 different days, like 2 days. Like maybe the first day everything comes out, and then maybe like a couple days later the rest of it comes out. But to wait for 2 intervals to have it be on the 24th we have to wait for, and then the 29th again, I don't know. To me, that just feels way too bad, way too much waiting. Yeah, that's my thoughts on all this. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. Drop a like if so. Subscribe if you want to see more content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.